Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 300. Woo! And please subscribe. And today's lesson is only an instant does this world endure. Endure is a very interesting word and selection for this lesson because endure does mean only an instant does this world last. But endure is often associated with having to go through something painful. I had to endure it. I had to go through it, and it was not easy. It was very difficult. And this lesson, really, the first part of it, points up, indeed, the world of duality that we find ourselves in. But before we get started there, I want to go to the central, special, relevant thought, what is the real world, as we complete that one today, and go to the fifth paragraph, because the fifth paragraph truly folds into today's lesson, I think, in a very significant way. So we're going to start there and then go into the lesson. So in the fifth paragraph of what is the real world, the Holy Spirit has no need of time when it has served its purpose, as we've spoken about with the lesson we had about the body. It's a wholly neutral thing, and it serves while it has a purpose, and then without a purpose, it's laid aside. So the Holy Spirit has no need of time when it served its purpose, so time would be laid aside. Now he, the Holy Spirit, waits for that one instant more for God to take his final step, and time has disappeared, taking perception with it as it goes and leaving but the truth to be itself. So time has disappeared, and there's only this one instant more that has to be endured before the final step that God takes for us and brings us home. All perception is going to go away in that one instant, and leaving only truth, leaving us out of leading us out of this world of duality in that one instant. That instant is our goal, and for it contains the memory of God. As we remember God, we remember who we are as well. And as we look upon a world forgiven, it is he who calls to us and comes to take us home, reminding us of our identity, which our forgiveness has restored to us. So through forgiveness, which we've spoken of the past several days, through forgiveness that, seeing through eyes that forgiveness has blessed, total forgiveness of everything in this world, so that we can now see the real world, and the real world will only be seen with those eyes that have been blessed by forgiveness. So it's only one instant more that this world endures, and we have to endure it as well before the final step is taken by our Father, and he calls and comes to take us home. And in that instant, we remember fully and completely our identity. Today's lesson, only an instant does this world endure. This is a thought which can be used to say that death and sorrow are the certain lot of all who come here, for their joys are gone before they are possessed or even grasped. In this world of duality, we have very few joys and happy moments. And just as soon as we have thought we are experiencing them, they are snatched away from us by that unforgiving mind that cannot see with eyes that forgiveness has blessed. Yet this is also the idea, so this is the duality. This is one way of looking at it. The first way, that in this world, that death and sorrow are the certain lot. Yet there's also the idea that lets no false perception keeps us in its hold, nor represent more than a passing cloud upon a sky eternally serene. So we can see this world as simply a blank slate of serenity, and these moments of forgetfulness that are all wrapped up in the ego thought system are just like a passing cloud, and it will go by. It will be blown away by the breath of God, and behind it, we will have the experience of the real world. So in this world, only for an instant does it endure before it will be replaced by what is real and what is true. And it is this serenity we seek, unclouded, obvious, and sure today. So today we want to be able to watch the beautiful blue sky and just allow any dark cloud, even just slightly gray, that comes into our view to simply be blown away. Blow away, blow away, blow away. Some of you might get that. And allow the beauty of the timelessness of eternity to be what we see and experience instead, because our eyes are now blessed with forgiveness, and all that we look upon will be representative of that. The second part of today's lesson is the prayer, and it says, "We seek your holy world today. For we, your loving sons, your loving children, have lost our way a while. We have wandered off. We've been lost. But we have listened to your voice and learned exactly what to do to be restored to heaven and our true identity that comes to us as God calls to us and to take us home and reminding us of our identity." So we learn and remember our true self with a big S there, and we give thanks today that the world endures but for an instant, this world of pain and suffering, of anger and hate, of littleness and inequality, this world where there are levels of pain and death. There is only joy and love and happiness when we let all of that go, because that is where our Father wills us to be. So we should go beyond that tiny instant to eternity. We'll go beyond that tiny instant of the belief in this world of duality, this world of pain and anger and fear, and allow it to be just like that passing cloud, blown away by the breath of God. And now all we see is light and our brother, the sonship, the golden radiance of the truth of who we are and who everyone else is as well. And that will mean we are coming home. Hope that helped. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope it made sense. I always say that. And smile. Taking a deep breath, release everything else. Know that all is well in heaven and earth. Namaste.